What
I'm
is
actually in
this,
a rage if you
bro?
don't start the stream right up.
I think, yeah, I started it.
Wait, come here. This is the best hiding
I
spot.
started it, Max.
Hold up, where are you?
YouTube
God
peeps
dang.
Your name
on
again?
YouTube.
Okay, there you are. Best warm-up
Is
routine.
it bad quality?
Hello.
Oh, it can be 720p.
Max, are you
Yeah,
still as
there
bad
you
as
are.
I thought?
Best warm-up.
Had to be.
Hello. No, because last time we played, I was
Oh,
on
it can
Twitch.
be 720p.
Max, are you still
Yeah,
as
there
bad
you
as
are.
I thought?
Best. Yeah.
With like Brooks
No.
and Mikey?
Yeah.
What do you
Okay,
play on
I'm gonna
now?
leave the party. So I
PlayStation.
Hey,
can
don't
show
leave
you
me. Don't leave me.
But I have to show him the warm-up routine.
Not you. Blake's leaving
Oh
me.
my gosh. He said not you, bro. Alright, Max. So basically, the first map you're gonna wanna play, I have 3 maps for you, right? So I have the how to build drive-in practice map. So I'll show you the code. You gotta favorite it. View creator. This is the code. So just start with screen recording now. This is a code, right? Drive-in how to build map. Select. You're gonna play. You got this. You're cooking. Now we have to wait. Half past 12 was all alone. Okay, so now we're in the game. Basically, what you want to do, will it be an hour? No, it won't be an hour screen recording because I'll do it faster now. I can be faster now. So chill. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, grab guns from this season. So pump. And then I guess.
Welcome to the How to
maybe
Build
straight.
map. If you can learn all the build moves in this map, you'll have what it takes to be a competitive player. As you can see,
will
there's a
not be
bunch
an
of
hour
different
screen
rooms
recording.
that you can use to practice certain
So
build
there's
moves.
music
There's
right
tutorials
here
in each of those
if you want
rooms
to use it,
explaining the drills,
right?
but it will be easier to learn these moves if you watch the video, which is in the back of the main hub. Lastly, there's a free build room, which is probably the best place to learn these moves from the video, and then you can go to the
Yo,
drills to
what's good,
practice
chat?
them
What's
under
good?
pressure. There's also a speed option in the free build room, so you can slow things down while you're trying to learn them for the first time.
Yo,
That's
I got
all.
3
Good luck
viewers. Let's
practicing.
go, guys. Alright, so this is the music area, right? And then you can go over here. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to do ramp pushing, okay? Ramp pushing, for this, you're going to turn it to slow, right? Yeah, I already know. Sorry, man. So you want to turn it to slow, right? Then, basically what you want to do...
The goal of this drill is to ramp push
Listen to what
towards
he
the bot
says.
without exposing yourself. If at any point you're exposed to the bot for too long, it's going to shoot you and you're going to get damaged. A couple ways to protect yourself are placing cones at the top of your ramps, or doing a 90 and getting up a layer to block the angle of the bot. There's a lot of ways to go about this, but at the end of the day, try to set up good peaks, try to get up to the bot safely, and good luck.
Okay, so you heard that, right? You heard what that said, right? So now what you want to do is we're going to push this bot without getting killed or whatever. So the bot reaction speed is slow, you're going to turn it to slow, and you're going to try to build towards the bot without getting hit. So you're just going to block your angles the whole time and then take a good peek. Oh my gosh. Always put cone. If you're going to do a peanut butter, always put a floor here like this. Because if you do a cone, you jump too high. And it's easy for them to shoot you. So you want a cone here, and then floor here, because then you're on top, and then you're. So I'll do it in your skill level. So you do 90, and then build this high wall here, and then build this ramp, and then you can build this half box thing. start hinting. Do you understand? Can you type in chat? You understand? So in this drill, and then once you get better, you can turn it to fast. And you can practice not getting shot. Wow. You can practice not getting shot on fast mode, okay? So, now editing up. This will help you. Okay, bro, just don't be sus about this. I'm like actually trying to help you a lot. Like I actually put a lot of work into what I'm gonna say for my script and stuff, so please don't troll. So basically, for this one, turn it to easy, remember? So this green thing's gonna follow you all the way up there. This green thing. So let me just start it. And it's just gonna follow you. And what the point of this drill is so you're supposed to like edit and stuff. So you do single edits. For you, I would do single edits. And just practice doing that. And beat the green thing. Just practice beating the green ramp that's chasing you. And then you can start doing double edits. Oh, that's not a double edit. I'm better at doing triple edits than double edits. And then if you get good enough, you start doing quads. And then when you do a double edit, I'll just give you this tip for double edits. Yeah. You do respawn. If you do when you do a double edit, do long for the floor. And then so 1, 2. So long 1. Because if you do them both like that, you're exposed from behind. But if you do the floor like this and then the front one, you're still not exposed. I still only because from here you can do a lot more stuff and you have a lot more room than if you do this and if you do this. Because it just gives you more room. So that one, and then if you want, you can change it to hard once you get good enough and just practice doing like quads or something. That's really hard though to do quads up. Okay, now editing down. It's literally the same thing with the green thing, but this one's a lot harder. I'm really bad at this one. So basically, you just want to do edit downs faster than the green ramp. And usually you don't edit down as much as this does. You like edit down like once, and you edit up more than you edit down, so it's a lot less awkward to edit down. See, like I can't edit my wall. Holy crap. Oh man, I lost. Alright, okay, so you get those, and you get that. Ramp pushing. Here, I'll go over this again. So you just want to cover yourself. And then at the end of, after showing you everything, I'll give you some build moves to practice. To use. Okay. So now 90s. This one's really good. I have multiple variations of 90s that I'll show you. So it starts on that, and then so first thing is 90s. You do not want to be like hugging the wall. See how I'm like hugging the wall this whole time? You want to jump like about here. And then it also helps if you place the floor and yeah, bro, I'm sorry. If you place the floor and ramp for some reason for my muscle memory, if I just do the ramp, I run into the wall. But if I put the floor, you just have to get used to jumping earlier. So, and then the next 90 basically would be this, where you come to the edge of this ramp, and then you just build floor, stair, floor, stair, floor, stair. And when you do 90s though, the thing is, you don't do very much 90s in a fight. You just go like 1, 2. So you could, if you get good, and then, okay, I have one more thing. It's called infinite 90s. It's basically where you do that same one for earlier, but you don't jump ever. you basically just go up without jumping. So I'm not jumping. So that one's pretty self-explanatory. Side jumps. This is a really good one. This one's good practice. So turn on to slow so they don't shoot you as fast. And then basically what you want to do, I guess if you want to be fancy and stuff, you can edit there. But there's that red circle there, and you're gonna side jump. I suck at Fortnite. You're gonna side jump, floor, wall, and then cone, and you're gonna piece him. Okay? So always put a cone in their box if they're right here, because it just helps so much. Because say he got coned, you could side jump, wall, floor, and then say he got coned, and then even though, yeah, say that was his floor, you could drop down and do that. Okay. Here, I'll show you another move. This one's kind of like the other moves. So say you can side jump and you couldn't place the floor, right? The floor did not place, like that, and then you're falling. What you're gonna do to keep the side jump alive is you're gonna jump and then 2 walls. You're gonna do 2 walls and then 2 ramps. And then you're gonna make a right hand peek and then you peek. This one's really good because if you're falling, see how I did that? You did that. I don't know how I took damage. Walls. Boom. Okay? So that's side jumps. Side jumps are so important. And then, hold on. I'm gonna show you one more thing. Side jumps also, if you get good enough at side jumping, you can also shoot the bot first. And that's the thing. When you shoot the bot first, it's hard to place the floor too. It's hard to also place the floor. So it's good to like aim train. And then if you like hit the shot late and then you start falling, you can do that. Okay? This is also a good peek. This. You do this top row edit. So you do the side jump thing, and then you do this top row edit, and then you do that. And then one more thing, if you haven't heard of the Martaz peak, it's basically a peak where you go right here behind this, and it's so good. Because look how protected I am, and then I can grab this wall, do this, and then he's just dead. So that's the Martaz peak. So you can, I'll show you, here I'll go to free build, let me show you an example. So say I'm right here, right, and, so say you're right here, and he's full piece, right, he makes a box and he's healing, right, and you're pressuring his wall, and you like get hit or something, you're gonna drop down, flip this ramp, and then Martaz peak. And then you can take the wall from this angle too. That's good. And then take the wall, and then grab it, edit it.
Welcome to the How to Build map. If you can learn all the build moves in
sway retake. I use this one all the time. It's so good. So how you do this drill is, see these orbs things? You have to, so how you do it is you build walls, 3 walls like this, but like this. So you go 1, 2, 3, ramp, and then 1, 2, 3, ramp, and then you can get faster at it. Sometimes that side wall does like not place. And then you want to, for the corresponding orb, wherever the orb is, you want to, like, wherever the orb is, you're gonna build. You don't get shot. So this one is kind of annoying. Because it's not like they're gonna be standing right outside of your builds like this. Because they just get full piece. So that's a sway retake. He calls it the fake sway retake, but I would go watch his chapter 4 videos because these are good. You can't, but the thing is, for this tunneling, you cannot play competitive Fortnite without doing this. You cannot, because it just doesn't work. So, to play comp, you need to be able to tarp. is like one of the most important things. Because if you can't tarp the zone safely, then you're just fucked. Oh. I'm trying to coach him, bro. Okay. So, you're just gonna tarp. So, see, here, I'll go forward so I don't get caught by the green thing. It's just like the edit down ones. It does the same thing. And so, look how small I have to move my crosshair to place the floors. I literally only have to do this much to place the floors. So you can, so say there's kids on low ground and there's kids on height, and so you don't need a full tarp. This is full tarping where you build all around you. You don't need a full tarp if there's people just above. If there's people on mid layer with you, yes. But this will save mats doing just this, and then you can also just like if someone's behind you, and that's the only spot they are. This, so you can. But then I guess in this map you can also drop down. Yeah. Yes, get editing. Okay. Well, later in the warm-up, you do editing drills, okay? So just wait. So yes, even if you can do this as slow as you need. Like you could start just doing the floor wall thing, and then also say the bots say hits me damage, right? I can tarp away and put a ramp behind my back. You have to kind of time it right. So yeah. Okay, so that's tunneling, and then reactive tunneling is just basically the same thing. Okay, so these are some drills you can do for free building. So I'm gonna turn off the bots, and then always when you're practicing these retakes that I taught you, always use this thing. Use the super slow or slow-mo. Use either. Because you need to practice on slow sense or whatever. Because if you do it on fast speed, then it's just going to be really hard. So, first thing is double ramps. This is really good. Say someone behind you. You'll always place cones on your double ramps, and then you edit out the back here, and then you can just full piece them from here. And yeah, these retakes might be advanced, but if you do them slow and you practice every day, you will get it eventually. So, say even if you do a single edit, I usually do triple edits into this, or quads or whatever. But you can do a single edit into this. So say I do a single edit, right? Single edit, and then there's someone above me. I'm literally full cooked. But what you can do is you can remember how it takes barely no movement on my crosshair to place this. You barely have to move it like this. I'm literally barely moving it, and it's just going up and down. So you single edit, barely move it, and then walls. So you're fully protected. It's basically like half tarping. And then you can also, learn how to do this thing. Like when you do a triple edit or something. If you when you learn how to do a triple edit, and then make this half box thing. Because it just gives you peace and stuff. Because say you do a triple edit, and then there was a kid outside your box or something. You do a triple edit, you do a triple edit, and then say some random kid outside that box. He's literally famous now. It just gives you so many opportunities. The next thing that I always do after a triple edit, also with that half box thing, you can also use cones first. That's also a thing. This thing, I use this one a lot. So when you do a triple edit or a single edit or whatever you want to do, even if you're just ramping, once you so I'm ramping up, and I do a 90, and then place a ramp in front, and then cone wall. So the reason this is good is because I'm literally being blocked on my angles, and say there's a kid back here just watching. He's literally cooked because he does not know where I'm gonna go. Because I could go here, and then piece him. I could side jump this. Could go like this and do this same move that I did from earlier. And then piece him that way. And then, okay, so the last move, and I'll talk about it it'll talk about it in the next one, is called high walls. So high walls is basically you can place walls higher than any other build. So high walls is basically where you place walls high. See how high it is? So say you're ramping up to someone, and then they're all the way up there 2 layers above you. You can place like this. You can do the double ramp thing. Yeah. The actual last thing, because I forgot about this one. It's called the FIFO cone. So say somebody's behind you. Oh no, somebody's behind me, I'm so scared. You shouldn't be, because there's the FIFO cone and this retake to save you. The face way. Actually, the face way, you can do this out of it. Place a cone on top, and then do a thing called a cone flip. It's basically where you flip up this cone, you can place walls through a cone. So you place walls through the cone, place a cone again, and then do that. Boom, boom. It's good for getting height and stuff. So now, so you learned that, FIFO cone, the double ramps, sway retake. See, I like do that side jump thing, and then the ramps. Okay, one more thing, clicks 90. Clicks 90 is where you go like this, and then that. So you just 90 to the side and then 90 forward, if you've seen clicks do that before. That's how it got popular. And then there's this one that's really protective, where you just clicks 90 that way. Okay, so next map. So that's all the stuff I can do in that map. So that one's to practice your building, not as much editing, because like yeah, you need to do editing separately. You can't just do it all together. So I literally have multiple maps for you to use, because that's how you should get better. You shouldn't use just one map. The edit aim piece things. Those are so dumb. Okay, so the next thing recently played will be how to piece control. Here's the code right here, 70. Jiven how to piece control map. Jiven again, yes. I really like his like how to do stuff videos from like chapter 4. I could send you some because they're really good, like how to do better in ranked and stuff. I have like a whole playlist on YouTube. So basically now this is how to piece control. It's pretty basic. Yes, you should use 1v1 maps after you do this, because the thing about 1v1 maps is if you do 1v1 maps like right away and stuff, like right when you get on, you're gonna get used to playing against people with your skill in that moment, right? So yes, you should use 1v1 maps, but only use them after you've like used this warm-up thing, because then you'll be warmed up to 1v1, and then if they're still better than you, then you'll improve. Because that means you have to improve on something. If you're not warmed up and then you start playing 1v1s, you're just going to get better at being flawed. So this beginner tutorial, you don't need to do this one ever again, I don't think, the beginner tutorial. So this one's literally like preschool for piece control, and it literally talks you through it, but I'll just do it for you. So this is called a half piece, when basically he has these walls and cone, yeah, but you have these two. So basically you're just gonna come in here and you always want to put a cone in their box, because that's just good. And then I use cone. Oh, flawed? Okay. We gotta go to kindergarten dictionary. Flawed basically means like you're doing bad, kind of. Like, you have something wrong. You're doing something wrong, basically. Because if you have flaws, that's like your weak points. So say you're good at aiming, you're good at building, but you can't edit. Your flaw is editing. That's basically what that means. So now, oh, I gotta go back here. So now you go to terms. Lesson 2 is this is called a full box. Basically, this is when you literally have someone full boxed. They have none of the builds and they literally cannot do anything. If you lose in this situation, you need to get mental help. If you do not win against this bot, it's just GG's. So this is also another half piece one, but I want to teach you something. Don't put a cone when you double it down. Don't put a cone, because the thing is, when you put down a cone, they can get coned. Yeah, that's so cool and stuff. They can edit out of that though, and it's not. You want them to be like flabbergasted or whatever. So you edit this, and then you put. Usually they'll be in like the back of the box because they know you have to double edit. So now he's gonna spawn under it. So I don't want to edit it. I guess in this situation I can almost edit in any way. So you want to edit like down like this. So you double edit and then edit it diagonally, basically. Or you can double edit down and then place a wall. So they shoot your wall. That also works. So this situation, this is called a pre-box. So I'm gonna break this to show you exactly how it happens. So say you full box this guy, right? He's not actually full box. This is not your wall. This is his wall. So you notice that it's his wall. You try to take a peek on him, and then he hits you, right? He's literally full boxed. How do you get hit, right? So you try to heal, but then he'll come out here and then box up again, and then he'll have a full box, and you'll have to take his walls again. So basically, it's called a pre-box. If you visualize sound effects, is really good in this moment, because see, if your visualize sound effects like moves to the right, then you're gonna know. So watch your visualize sound effects super closely and pay attention. Like sometimes you go into autopilot when you're 1v1ing people, and you just need to, when you're 1v1ing people, like constantly be thinking on what you're doing. So you're just gonna build a wall here and then that. This part just teaches you how to full box. So you just build a wall most of the time. I don't know if you know this, it's pretty obvious, but see how this window is smaller than this window? You want to peek from this window and piece from this window. That's what I say. That's my golden rule. Peek window, piece window. Peek windows, peek windows. But this is a left-hand peek though. You do not want to peek this, because our players. I have it on my right side, the gun. The crosshair's on the right side of my head, so I'm gonna shoot on the right side first. Then this sometimes if they're like right there, but if they're in the back corner, this one's fine. This one's better if they're in the back left corner. Usually you want to use this one mainly because it's right hand. If that makes sense. This one, you don't build up to him. This one, you can and stuff, yeah, whatever. But this is called the high wall, when you place walls high. Yeah, I just talked about it earlier. You can do this when side jumping too. I really like doing it. You side jump, and then high walls, and then ramps. And then you can open this window, and then just say you have the wall. Because cones, here, let me go back to the spot. When you're over there on the peaks thing, the side jump thing, you can also do a Martaz peak. if you remember when I said that, Molotov's peak, when you put the ramp, so say you're pushing this wall like this, and you like push it through or something, and he like shoots you, he shoots your wall, you drop down, and then you reset, you edit this, and then you take his wall, and you take his cone. Then, if you like jump here, and then you edit this, he can't do anything because I have one of the best peaks in the game. So Molotov, he has like all the best movement stops. This is pretty simple.
The first peak we're going over is one of the most common. It's called a peanut butter peak. Why, you might be wondering? Probably because a peanut butter sandwich is best when it's cut in diagonals. To do this peak, you want to make the triangle, but when you confirm that triangle edit, make sure you're off to the left. If you're not far enough off to the left, the enemy's going to have an angle on you, and they're going to shoot you. Once you make the edit, you want to jump upwards and to the left while taking the shot. And as soon as you shoot, reset your wall. For all the peaks we're going to be going over, always try to reset your wall after taking your shot. That way, if your shot doesn't kill the enemy, they won't be able to do counter damage because you will have reset that wall. And the other thing you need to know throughout these drills is try to have a cone in your box for the most part. If you don't have a cone in your box and you edit a peak, the enemy could place a ramp over you. And a lot of times, that's going to mess up your chance of ending the fight.
Okay, so, see, he adds a lot of good information there that I totally forgot about. Peanut butter, yeah, just like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? You usually cut in half in triangles, right? Always have the freaking floor and cone, because when you do peanut butter, your head's gonna smack the top, give you a concussion, and they won't be able to shoot you. I have this rule: if they're in this back corner, then you touch this wall with your side. Because they cannot hit you. See how I barely see them? But since he's in the middle, see how these have like different bars things? Like 1, 2, 3. This big giant one. You want to line yourself up with this. Or the fourth. I'm not sure either. And like kind of in the middle. You're gonna go in the middle, and then you have the best peak. You have the best peanut butter. So it's like you can bait. So say I bait a shot, right? So you can bait by editing and then reset and then window and then this and then jump and so right. Okay, now this is pretty explanatory. This easiest. And then you can do a bunch of different angles. You can do this one. This one's not as good because he could shoot me from here, but he couldn't shoot me from here. And then this one, he also couldn't shoot me because I have more room to be in the way, but I barely have any. Maybe, yeah, if I crouch and do this. Nobody wants to do that.
This peak is called a low wall. The way you do this peak is you crouch underneath the wall and then go up to take the peak. Try placing a cone underneath you while doing this peak, because typically when you're in a fight, you're going to want to have a cone in your box, otherwise the enemy might be able to put a ramp over you. So practice setting up this peak and all the rest of them with cones in your box. That way you can get some variety practice.
So, yeah, exactly what he said. So, you want to... He did the half wall. I like how I do it is sometimes you can have a ramp over your head and you can like do this thing where you like jump in their box, kind of, with like the what is it called? The jetpack. You can like do that where you jump over. Does not really matter right now. Or like this. You do that. But when I do it, it's like kind of like a bait. I like bait them like that, and then I'll go in the back of the box. Because in the back of the box, they have less chance to hit you than if you're at the front. Because look how long I'm exposed. So this peak's not very good unless they like lose their shotgun shot. So say he uses a shotgun shot, and then see that shotgun delay? I cannot. This is not a spam shotgun. I can't shoot again. For a while. So say he shoots me and then I can do this peek while he's reloading.
What about when you have piece control above the enemy? This is the type of edit you want to do. Edit the right tiles of your floor and cones and stand off to the left. A lot of
So
times in this
basically,
situation,
when
the
he's
enemy
doing
is going to
this-
try to jump up in the
Yeah.
place that you
So
edit
you
to
can
take a
place a
shot
wall.
on you. So be ready to place a wall just in case they go for that jump shot on you. But for
So,
now, practice editing those right tiles,
usually-
and when you step into your peak, reset the floor. That way the enemy couldn't take a shot on you.
Usually they don't jump in. People don't really do it with this anymore because that's so dumb, because mantling, like, you can just destroy them. I keep forgetting about this. When you do a double edit, okay. So basically, I mean, you don't need to be doing this right now, but when you do a double edit, you double edit, and then you can also double edit and have the right side just open, like that. Instead of, because what I usually do is I double edit, place a wall, shoot, and then you can also, if you're even better, you can place the ramp too. You can double edit, ramp, because then they can't see you, and then place a wall. And then, see how his head's blocked? See, I literally explained this to you. I'm so good at this. This is called, here, I'll just have him explain it.
The final peak we're going to go over is when the enemy is above you. The peak I have set up here is a bit complicated. You want to be on a ramp, have a floor above you, edit the back tile of the floor, and place another ramp above you. And then you can jump through the tile while you take a shot. And it's one of the most protected peaks in the game. It's called the Martaz peak. There are, of course, other ways to set up peaks from below. For example, you can try ramping up towards the enemy, placing a wall, and edit a window in the wall, and then it's
like
just like a
this.
normal window peak. You can do the same thing with a peanut butter peak.
Okay, so now we're done with peaks. Optimal piece. This is like all the same stuff. Ooh, this is actually a good drill. What is it about?
In this room, I'm going to try to explain to you when it's okay to actually jump into an opponent's box rather than setting up a peek. There's a few scenarios where this is okay to do, starting with this first one here. Notice how I gave you a little teammate here. If you and your teammate are ever fighting a solo, that is the first scenario where it's okay to get in, as long as if you guys are coordinated with it. You don't want to jump in alone unless you're 100% sure your teammate is right there on his other wall. Until you're 100% sure your teammate is there, just try to get good peek shots on the enemy, because you don't want to be the person that dies first and sells your teammate's
If
bread.
your teammate's here, then not here, then you're just gonna edit and stuff. But if your teammate is here, then you can jump in.
The second scenario where it's sometimes okay to jump in is if you're 200 HP and your opponent has 1 HP.
Yeah.
Jumping in can help you end that fight immediately and prevent them from getting heals off, which is why it's okay. But if you ever have the opportunity to set up a peek rather than jumping in, do it. Because if you jump in and you get hit for 100...
So this is all just learning stuff, and I just don't want to do that, because you kind of know the basics and stuff, so I don't really need to teach you. So in this one, he's wide open. You get to piece the bot the way you want to. So personally, I would flip him. Do what I did. Even if you have to do something, because you can't edit fast. So just go like this. And right here. And then you can do this stuff. You can start doing the other fancy features. Beginner drills, and then from above, just like he said, you edit this, but then he's gonna want to shoot you, so you build it up. Then it's the exact same thing again. So yeah, then container gels from level 2. What you do, since cones are the farthest placing build, you can place them from this far away. You're gonna cone, pop, you're gonna box, and then you're gonna ramp in. And then now their face is covered, so you can full piece. And then you can jump. Ramp. Instead of a wall, you put the ramp. Because that basically, and then you put the ramp. Okay, now from below, remember the high wall thing. From below too, you can side jump this one. You can do the high wall side jump that I taught, where you do high walls. So you side jump, put high walls, and then a floor, and then you can come out this side and then full piece them. Side jump, this one's also good. This one's another, this one you can also do this though, where you double it and then reset. And then from diagonal, it's literally the same thing as the other one. But say someone boxes up right diagonal to you and you want to steal their wall from above them, then you can do this. And then you can cycle all of, once you get better, you can do the advanced drills. Because that's good. Okay. Now, that's this map. I have one more map to show you, and then we're done. And this is a lot shorter because I didn't have to yap about what maps to use. So this is show. Recently played Scavic Aim Trainer. This is a code. Scavic Aim Trainer 1.0. Okay, let me see if he has. No, he doesn't have any. So this. Yep. Select. So now we're gonna play this. Yeah. Oh, it's fine if you can't do it fast. Oh. You don't need to be able to do it fast. That's chill. You'll get better. And then I actually have one more map after this. Because, like, it's good for editing. So you can, like, get better at editing. It's kind of annoying, though. See, but both of those maps will make you edit better. If you go into, like, the free build stuff and just build. And use all the retakes and stuff that I've told you. So, you want to do pump, burst, monarch. I don't care if you don't like these guns, practice with them though. Because if you use them, you will get better fast. Because out of all these guns in this game, in this like lobby or whatever, like ones you can choose, the pump has the smallest like reticle thing. So it makes you aim better. So monarch pistol, you want to practice it with the burst, because burst is best for storm surge tags and monarch. And if you want to play comp, you need to have this pistol. So you have all this stuff. You can do gravity and all that. Free play, and then to go back to lobby, you just emote. So you do this, and then you just kind of practice your. Say jump in the box. Say kill him again. Next time you jump in the box. And then since he's at it's 1,000 HP. Don't worry about the shot and shots. That's not what it That's good. So So this is do all of these if you want to. They're all angles. So if you go into it, you should say it's the boss, right? Right foot. Just duels against the boss. This one is just on flag. Playing on flag. Right foot. So now this one. So there's kind of like 1, 2, 4 categories kind of. So there's these, there's the tracking, there's the aim duels, there's these things and these. So I'll show you like kind of every single one of everyone. So glider tracking, this is so good. If you get good at doing this drill, I'm gonna start using this map because I like if you start using this map, because literally, like, say you got you can kill them out of like one glide out of the sky. They're people in your life. That was one out of just the air. So that means my aim is really good. See, that was more than 200. So that means you would die if you right foot. Right? Right foot. So now just play it longer than I did. I'm just trying to show you how to do everything. So vertical surge attacks. This one's good. 100 meters free play. They're really far, but that's a good thing. You want to practice your range. And usually, if you practice without a scope, with a scope, you're going to be way better. Because let me go, I'll go put a scope on this first. And since I practice without it, my aim with it is even better. Because I'm used to not even being close to them. Because if you practice with the disadvantage, with the advantage, you're going to be better. Sorry, I'm not gonna. They bounce too hard. It's too far. It needs to be 75 meters. Right foot. See, but that's good for surge tags. You can do the other ones like tracking air. This one's good. He's not like say he's jetpacking right now. And he's moving really fast too, so it's good with a spammy, like a more spammy SMG, because this bursts aren't very good at tracking, because you have to kind of aim in front of the person. Just say I was in, what one was I in? This one? I was in this one. Then a bird shoots. It like the projectiles, the bullets shoot faster, and it's not just on them. But yeah, you have to like. That's why having a higher sense is better for tracking. Like aim in sensitivity. Having like a kind of higher sense for controller, I think, would be better. I don't know. I'm not a controller. Okay, so if you want to practice, I guess do it with both because it's good for tracking. But this is going to be good in the game. Yeah. Even if you're even if you're just right foot. AR mini. Oh, it's just this one you can use for shotgun mod. Actually have unrealistic. Say so someone's right there. Right foot creep. Your flicks you can do these ones. I'm not sure what's faster about the shot. I think you should first. They're also good for tracking them. Because if they just right foot creep. Oh my bad. And then flips. Oh, right foot. There's other flips ones. Let's see these kind of drills. Right foot creep. My bad. Emoting. Walking. Ooh, whoa. This is a good one. This one's really good. It's either shockwave or canceling. Anybody falling. Aim stuff all the time. That's what for tracking and stuff is really good. So it's horizontal. Oh, so with the horizontal one, they just go side to side. So I hit him 166. After that, I rush him. So you're just trying to do. You don't need to kill them. Just try to do. Like that. Oh man. So with the burst, you want to shoot in front, so you know they're going horizontal. So you want to shoot to the side.
Right foot creep.
Oh, I can't. Gosh, I cannot hit. I'm trying hitting these ones. Thing. I would use free play because then you can free play 25, do 50 meters. Oh, this is they're vertical. So what you want to do is shoot as feet. Just like
Right foot creep. Right foot creep.
Basically the whole warm up, but I'll add one more like special map just to like help with editing fast. I don't love this map, but it's chill. Orange Guy's warm up map. I'll pull up the code. Hold up. This is the code. Orange Guy's warm-up map. 967208001824. And then this is the last thing of the thing. Basically.
What the Sigma?
So you got this, man.
Stop the cap.
Holy sh**.
Holy sh**. So you can choose guns. Now choose the combat shotgun, because it has the smallest aim, but you don't even use guns in this map. So basically what you want to do, this is the restart button if you want to restart all the courses. This map will get you better at editing. Okay? There's down edits and wall edits, so you can edit up. And if you didn't know, you can edit and sprint at the same time. You just can't sprint. You just can't build. So destroy that really easy. Just super easy. So I'm gonna wait for my sprint. Let's reload. See how it gets closer. Instead of doing like you just he just added floors, more floors. And this one. Basically, what you're doing with this, don't just play this map. You gotta play all the other ones. Play this map maybe first, because this one's just practicing your editing, like timing. Because you do edit, click, edit, click, edit, click, edit, click. And my edit timing is like really good because I do it at like the same time. So it just, that's why my head never gets stuck, because I have really good edit timing. This map's actually not laggy, so I'm actually kind of clicking. Holy crap, this is hard. Oh my god. Oh my fingers, holy, oh my gosh, look how close they are together. That's crazy. How'd I reset them? Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna do the impossible. But you get what I'm saying, like, with this stuff. And then you can do it easy. I would do bottom corner for this. This one's actually harder. Yeah, that's really good. I'm more comfortable doing this than I used to. I'm gonna try hard first. Going for years at this point. Oh man, this is not entertaining, bro. What the heck? Holy! How long is that? I'm not doing anything with that. Okay, so these are the drop down towers. These ones are pretty. Wait, what? What is that one? What are these ones? Yeah, edit ones. Oh, I'm so dumb. I need to stop walking. These are edit 1v1, so if you can join with someone and 1v1 them in edit downs. I'm just gonna start on hard, because I know this is not good. It's just like the edit ups, you just don't have to move. Yes, these ones are easier in keyboard and mouse, but the building part's harder. See, I feel like my edit time is really good and editing is not. Like going up these ones, I can do the impossible one. Yeah. Oh, holy. I'm freaking play this game too much. Holy. Okay, so that's basically the whole warm up, and I'm literally on 2 ping right now, so it's not laggy at all. Oh, you can just free build in here. Yes. And you can practice. Oh, my fingers press too fast now. Wait, why are I'm pressing too fast? I can't. My quad head's too fast. Wait, look how fast my level is. I guess it could also be because of the ping. That's probably why. Basically on 0 ping. It'd be so fun to okay, so that's basically it for the whole warm-up routine for you. I know this was freaking long. but if you use this routine, you will literally get insane at Fortnite Battle Royale. No cap. So that's basically the end of the stream, because that's what I was all doing for the stream today. So peace out, chat. Have a great day.